glowy to go look. I literally wear this makeup look almost all summer because I love it so much. It's very pretty, it's very natural, it gives you a really nice glow, and who doesn't like glow? So if you guys want to see how to achieve this look, just keep on watching. Alright, so let's start. So I already went off and did my eyebrows off camera because I didn't want to do them on camera because I want to have a separate video for my eyebrows. It's just a bunch of steps, and I just kind of want to explain a little bit more than just rather kind of going through them fast. So I just already did my eyebrows off camera. But what I didn't do is I didn't clean up my brows with concealer, or I didn't highlight them. The reason I didn't do that is because I want to show you guys that. So I'm going to go ahead and use one of my favorite concealers to clean up brows. I don't really like using this under my eyes because it's very, very, very heavy, and literally this concealer a little goes a long way. And I've been using this for almost 2 years and I love it. Glamoflauge Heavy Duty Concealer by Hard Candy, and this is what it looks like. My favorite brush to clean out my brows is the Bare Minerals Max Coverage Concealer Brush. The reason why it's my favorite is because it's so flat and it's really easy to clean up the brows. Squeeze a little bit on the back of my hand. This is how much I squeezed. Should we have a little bit on here? And I'm gonna go ahead and start carving on my brows, and little hairs growing already, some little brow hairs growing. So this is gonna help me cover that. And then I just draw a straight to the end, and then what I do is I just kind of drag it down. So then you're gonna look like this, a little too crazy, but it's okay. We're gonna go ahead and blend that out. I usually like doing this in the inner corner of my eye too. It's gonna go ahead and cancel all the darkness, and it's gonna make it easier to apply your eyeshadow. I'm gonna grab a brush, a nice fluffy brush, and blend this out. The brush that I'm using to blend this out is a Juvias Place brush. I believe this brush is from the 9-piece set. I'm not 100% sure, but these brushes from Juvias Place are so soft, so incredibly soft, and so good. So if you guys are looking for good brushes, I got you. Go to this. Doing it very, very softly. And if I'm doing a bad job of explaining things, I'm so sorry. I am horrible at explaining things, so, but I'm working on it. I'm trying. Oh, and set the concealer, Spun loose face powder. Very lightly. I'm not just gliding the product across my eye because that's basically going to take out the concealer that we just put on, and it's just going to not look cute. I'm going to start using this beauty right here. And if you guys don't have this palette, you guys can just go ahead and use very similar colors to this. Orangey tone colors, those will work. Oh, and I am applying this with my Sigma blending E25 brush, and we are just applying this to our crease and also our outer V. If you get some product on your eyelid, it's okay. We're just gonna go ahead and cover that up with shimmer and apply this with the same brush I used to apply my concealer. You're gonna go ahead and clean up your I keep saying go ahead. Stop saying go ahead. Okay. I'm going to grab Larlie with the concealer brush from Bare Minerals. And this is gonna be the first color that we're using on our eyelid. And what I really like to do is I really like to spray, whenever they're really nice shimmery shadows, I like to spray them so they kind of have that with that extra metallic type of look. So I'm going to spray it with my makeup fixing mist, and this is by Pixi Bomb. So we're just gonna spray a little bit of that, and we're also gonna apply this in the inner corner of my eye. Tickle Pink next. And this is this pretty color right here. And we are using this in the middle. So now that color is there, we are using our darkest color, which is Hissy Fit, and it's a nice gold color right here. And the outer, your outer lid. And blend all those colors together for a nice gradient effect. So they can look all nice and blended, not just lines. For my wing, I'm going to be using this art liner pen from Artists of Makeup. The reason why this eyeliner pen is so cool is because you can actually, you don't have to keep on buying the eyeliner pens, you can just buy refills. And I'm going to show you guys. See? Line my waterline with a white liner, and the reason why I'm going to use a white liner is because it's going to make my eyes kind of pop, and it's just going to make them look very doll like. I'm going to be using Ragamuffin from the same palette, from the same Violet Voss palette I was using earlier, and this is just to smoke out the eye a little bit. So I am going to apply this a little bit on my lashes, and this is just going to kind of help me stick my fake lashes and my real lashes together. So the lashes I'm using today is a Huda Beauty, the Mint collection, and what I'm going to be using to moisturize my face is this amazing oil, and this is the Farsali Rose Gold oil. And the reason why I love this so much is because my skin is dry in these areas. It's very oily here and it's very dry here, so this works perfectly. And even on my oily areas, it doesn't make them more oily. This oil is actually infused in 24K gold, so you can actually see little pieces of it. I've been loving this, and you could use this as skincare, and you can use this under your makeup. It just looks so pretty. I apply this before my foundation with my fingers. I'm gonna moisturize it and give it a really nice pretty glow. I'm going to be using the Pixi H2O drink. And this is what I'm using to prime my face. Again, I'm using this all over my face, but mostly focusing on my pores. I'm going to apply one pump first, and if I need more coverage, I'm going to go ahead and build it. So one pump in the back of my hand. And to apply this, I'm going to be using a beauty blender. I really love how it looks like with a beauty blender. And start working it on my skin. When you use a beauty blender, I find really helpful when you are using it very softly and not using gliding motions. And you are gonna go on your neck because you want everything to be nice and blended as possible. I even do put a little bit on my ear too. I don't apply foundation right under my eyes because I'm already gonna apply concealer. Going in with my concealer, and I'm gonna be using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer today, and this is in shade Custard. I really like to apply the concealer starting here on the sides of my nose, and then I bring it under my eyes and drag it where my brow ends. We were just blending this very softly. And you see, then I'll just bring in my concealer closer to my eye, my under eye. Once I'm done blending my concealer under my eyes on the side and also on the sides of my nose, I'm gonna go ahead and set my concealer right away so it doesn't crease. And I'm not gonna be using the whole baking method because my under eyes have been super dry, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just set my under eyes very lightly. I'm using the Spun Loose Translucent Powder. This is the powder I'm using. You can find this at any drugstore, or I actually found it at Walmart. So I'm grabbing the powder and just setting it lightly. And also on the sides of my nose, because that's also where I had concealer. Bronze up the face, and I'm going to be using the Huda bronzer by Benefit to do that. It's a nice tanned, pretty face. And I'm going to be putting on some blush. I'm going to be using the MAC Margin Frost, and we're applying this in the apples of our cheeks. Now we're just starting to highlight our face. I'm going to be doing that on my Cupid's bow, the bridge of my nose. A little strobing here and there. A little bit on my forehead. And my favorite on my cheekbones. And we're using the Anastasia A23 brush to apply this. Do you guys see how pretty? We're moving on to the lips. Now we're just canceling some color on the lips and going to apply my favorite liquid lipstick. I love this because it's so comfortable on the lips. It's not drying. It's just so amazing. You need this. This is like my favorite ever. Now I'm just going over with a darker lip liner to give it like a nice ombre effect and give it the illusion of bigger lips. After I'm done lining my lips, I'm just going to grab a little bit of concealer and clean up the edges of my lips so they can look nice and perfect. Pixi by Petra Makeup Fixing Mist, and this is life. Like I said, it smells so good. Spray it so we can, and the reason why we're spraying our face is because it is going to kind of melt all the powders into the skin very nicely, and it's going to look nice and it's going to look so natural and glowy and pretty. So let's go. It smells so good. I'll layer balance a little bit so I can be glowy everywhere. You know, we just want to glow. We just want to glow everywhere. We're all done with this makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Super excited to do this for you guys. I know a lot of you guys waited for a makeup tutorial for a really long time. So I hope this is what you guys were hoping for. If it's not, let me know how I can make my videos better, what I can do. Let me know about lighting. Let me know about lighting. Let me know about cameras. Let me know about background. Let me know everything. If you guys would want me to use this type of product, let me know what type of looks you guys want to see next. Give me feedback. If anything wasn't clear to you guys, ask me in the comments down below. I'll be so happy to answer those comments. Instagram is ballex53. I'll put it somewhere here. I'll put my Instagram. I also have Facebook, Snapchat, so make sure you are following me in all my social medias. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in my next